Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jennifer Burns, and this is MCC CAST. In recent news, your Kingman softball co-ed team finished their division with a record of 8-2. They went into their championship game on August 24th against North Country. It was a very close game, guys, let me tell you. It was 13-9 in the last inning. They rose up from the grave, scoring 6 runs against North Country for the win, and their last play was a double play. It was exciting. Wish you guys could have seen it. Well, students, we've been talking about it, and it's finally here. The new fitness center on the Kingman campus is now opened, and this is the first on all of the MCC campuses, with the other campuses hopefully following their lead. For more information, please contact your Student Activity Council president. In other news, the radiology classes just got a little bit more interesting. Located in the new Legacy Foundation Allied Health Sciences Building number 2, the students will learn about proper X-ray patient placement and to take X-ray images. For more information on the RadTech program, please contact Mary Ann Shepard at 928-704-4180, or you can email her at mshepard@mohave.edu.
Welcome to the Pumpkin Fest!
Lake Havasu City hosted their Pumpkin Festival on October 26th with events such as Monster Mash, Dr. Sawbones, the Thriller Dance, and a haunted house. Bullhead City hosted a costume contest, a Monster Bash, Scary Walk.
Happy Halloween! That's exactly how you do it.
Can I get a picture?
Having fun at the MCC Pumpkin Fest and Haunted House.
Neil Campus Kingman held theirs on October 30th, which was a pirate theme, with events including a haunted house, cakewalk.
And they walk around the chairs, and when the music stops, they sit down. We draw a number, and whoever is at that chair number gets a cake.
This is the haunted house. Let me show you in.
Okay, I hate haunted houses.
Scary?
Good.
Awesome.
Yes.
I got to electrocute the ride.
Would you like some candy?
With MCC Foundation providing a good portion of the candy.
Cute Bumblebee. Killer Bumblebee.
Hope you guys enjoy the Pumpkin Festival. We look forward to seeing you again next year. In other news, the MC4 Club had an exciting land event. Let's hear from the president of the MC4 Club, Francis DeVere.
This is Frankie here at the MC4 LAN event. I'm really glad you could be here tonight. I know we got a football game to get to, so we'll let you go very shortly, but I just wanted to let you take a look around and see how things were going and get something up on MCC CAST. So tonight we're doing Borderlands 2 for everybody's, and we are setting up Super Smash Brothers Brawl up front, so we can have a Wii here. Andra's delivering pizza, of course, and it's turning out really well. We've had a good turnout this year. Not as many people that brought their own machines, but that's not a problem because we have some rigged up just for everybody. We received a few donations for pet food. Lovely Miss Alex donated some money for us, and we had another user that decided to donate some pet food, which is great. We love having donations. It's going to go towards a good cause. I've got a donation going into the pot as well, and so hopefully that turns out really good. If anybody is interested in joining the MC4 Club, they should go to our Facebook page. It's Mohave Community College MC4 Club. Just send a request in, Andrew will approve you, and we will let you know when our next meeting will be. And everybody is welcome, all ages are welcome. So.
That looked like fun, but I was curious about the beautiful green cart in the center of the room, so I asked Frankie to tell us what is in the cart. Not only is Frankie the president of the MC4 Club, but he's also a member of the IT department. Frankie informed me that every semester the IT department must re-image every computer on every campus so every computer has the same tools. While we chat with Frankie to elaborate on how the cart works, he will image several laptops to show us the speed of its new machine referred to as Odoku. Frankie, what's in the cart?
There was 4 originators of the project. When we were doing imaging this semester, this is my first semester ever doing it, we had to go through each classroom and drag piles of cables, around 40 cables around with us that were just tied up, and we had to unknot them for each room, which would add about an hour and a half of just time just getting the cables ready. So we thought there's got to be a simpler way, and Freddie said we should have a cart for this and able to move them around a little easier. So we said that's a good idea, and then I decided it might be a good idea if the hard drive actually had a solid state drive in it, so that way it can push the image that much faster. Will decided we're going to program this thing to where it does everything automated, just a few simple command line prompts, and we're already on our way going. And Monty kind of backed us on the whole project, which was really good because you need somebody kind of high up to sign up off of this. And it's good that we have somebody nice and twisted in order to let me build it the way I wanted to do it, and turned into a real challenge. Now all the campuses are challenged to make their own without using any college money, and we're going to see what comes out from each unit. It used to take us 2 weeks. Now it takes us roughly a day, and we can image the whole 500 building, every classroom from start to finish with no mistakes, and still have time for a lunch, which is great because we had to give up a lot of our lunch time in order to get everything done. The process has been simplified. Currently we are about 40% done with the entire process from start to finish in just a short conversation. You can look here. We have our time block. We have about 3 minutes until they're completely finished, and we're transferring at about 4 gigs a minute, which is pretty high. Before it was nowhere near that high. We've done about 1 minute and 38, and we're 42% done with the total image, and all of them will be done at the same time.
It looks really cool. So, how did you get such a nice looking cart?
Yeah, I actually got Sites Auto Body to sponsor us for the MC4 Club. I let them know we were doing a gaming event, and told them about our project and how it would be used, and they said that they would donate the paint to us, and actually made us the custom color for the cart, and we went and had it painted. It took them a few days to do it, and we're going to be putting some decals on it for them. Definitely is good faith that they did a great job. The blue flames, we decided to go and get those done over at Discount Body Shop, and they were able to put those on. It took them a few days as well to get that, and it was very surprising to a lot of people once we got the cart back and how it turned out, and I think it looks fantastic. Everybody was really surprised, and I'm really hoping we get a good feedback from it at the gaming event. I'm going to be using it there because Odaku has a couple purposes. One, it can image, and two, the switch inside of it, we're going to actually let all the users connect straight up to our very fast gigabit line, and have a 100 megabit connection to all their computers. They bring their own tomorrow night, so they can easily get on their games with no lag, and that way everybody's happy. Everybody will share the nice internet.
Now let's talk about this name, Odaku.
Actually from King Kong vs. Godzilla, the old 1940s film, and Monty kind of came up with it, so we went with it because Monty gets what Monty wants, and it's a really great movie if you get time to watch it. But we figured he's going to have arms like an octopus, and why not give him something along that name? So we tried to think of different octopuses that really appeared in movies, and that was the first one ever. So we went with that. Our imaging's done. It just finished its last data block. You can see it took us a total of about almost 4 minutes to get the image done at the average rate of 5 gigs a minute, and Odaku can actually hit about 5 or 6 gigs a minute. So it did fairly well on this run on the image size. So it can get faster depending on the image size it has.
Wow, that was pretty fast, Frankie. And a big thank you to Monty Massengo, Will Farmer, Freddie Orange, and Frankie DeVere for creating the fastest octopus I've ever seen. I can't wait to see how the other campuses design their cart. For those of you who were not at the MC4 event, maybe you were at the first ever Lake Havasu versus Kingman flag football game. It was a friendly night of fans sharing blankets and hot cocoa. As they cheered on their bighorns, Lake Havasu took the lead early and held on to the lead as Kingman struggled to make the comeback. If you're interested in joining a flag football team on any of the campuses, please contact your student ambassadors at 928-681-5628 or email at admissions@mohave.edu. Let's take a step away from the games, as there has been quite a few good movies opening this holiday season and a few bad ones as well. To help us decide which ones to pass on the popcorn, let's check in with Morgan Wilson for all the buttery news.
Welcome to Morgan's Mystery Review Time. We begin our review time with a review on the eagerly anticipated final Twilight movie, Breaking Dawn 2. Anticipated by many for the final conclusion to Bella and Edward's love story, and anticipated by others because it's a final Twilight movie. Breaking Dawn 2 begins with the first day of Bella's new life as a vampire. With her turning, Bella is now free to be with Edward for the rest of all eternity. Bella, Edward, and their daughter can live the carefree, idyllic life they've always dreamed of. That is, if they can survive the attack by the leaders of the vampire race, the Volturi. This movie is everything the previews promised it to be. A guilty pleasure favorite with plenty of pretty sparkly vampires and a somewhat cheesy love story. If you're looking for a movie with substance, or something that will keep you thinking long after you leave the theater, keep going. A small spoiler alert for those watching: there is a twist ending to this movie where sparkly blood is spilled. So be warned, not all of your favorites will survive Breaking Dawn 2. I give this movie 3 out of 5 popcorn kernels. Our second movie to review is Rise of the Guardians. This movie is sure to become a classic, not just for Christmas, but Easter as well. Rise of the Guardians is the story of the 4 guardians: Santa, the Easter Bunny, Sandman, and the Tooth Fairy, who protect and guard the children of the world. The Guardians enlist the help of Jack Frost to stop the evil Pitch Black, aka the Boogeyman, from covering the world in fear and nightmares and killing all hope and wonder forever. However, Jack has his own problems to work out. Can this band of heroes come together and save the world? It's a great family film that is full of comedic moments for the adults and sweet cartoon moments for the kids. Rise of the Guardians is the perfect thing to watch to relax up to finals week. I give this movie 4 3/4 kernels out of 5. Thank you for watching Morgan's Mystery Movie Review Time. I'll be back in the new year with plenty of new movies to review.
We hope you enjoyed all of the MCC events this year and all of your holidays. Don't forget to register for your spring class. I'm Jennifer Burns, and this has been a production of MCC CAST.